Valdez, Alaska, inviting you to the LNG Summit in Valdez, Alaska on September 13th and 14th.
There's probably no bigger issue in Alaska at this point is the gas line for a couple of reasons. One is the cost of energy in Alaska is so exorbitantly high, and with the cost of with the LNG project, it would reduce the cost of energy in some areas up to 80% of reduction. As far as putting more oil in the pipeline, nobody disagrees. The best way to get more oil in the pipeline is to have a gas line. So there's lots of reasons for elected officials to, a lot of the issues they wrestle with in Juneau really come from our resource development, because we are a resource development state.
Senator Lisa Murkowski, Senator Mark Begich, Congressman Don Young will be attending. And I think a local statewide legislator is important to hear the federal perspective on LNG exports from Alaska, the export markets, what they know about things going on. It's also important for a local politician to get the facts.
The Alaska LNG Summit in Valdez will be September 13th and 14th. It'll be an international conference. It'll include participants from the marketplace, from Washington, D.C., our delegation. The mayor of Valdez, of course, will participate. We'll have companies there that will give presentations about their services, what they provide, how they would be involved in an LNG project in Valdez. It's just a bringing together of the market, of the supply, of all the different players you'd need for an LNG project. We've designed it not to be a technical presentation, a technical conference. We're not going to throw too many BTUs around and TCFs and those kinds of things. We're really going to we want to sort of help people understand the nuts and bolts of what it takes for a project to happen, and yet have the technical people there. So when someone from the marketplace wants to talk about the BTU content, the gas being wet gas versus dry gas, those kinds of things, we'll have people there to be able to answer those questions. We break out sessions at the Civic Center, and there'll be sort of other natural networking opportunities. I mean, one evening we were out on the water with on one of Stan Stevens Charter's vessels, a beautiful vessel, and have a visual view of the Alaska Marine Oil Terminal in Port Valdez. And so there'll be different activities for networking that'll be some in a structured setting, some in a very beautiful setting out on the water.
Some of the networking opportunities will include certainly the marketplace, networking with and understanding what the market's needs are, what the market's desires are, how the market wants to participate in the project. I think further it's an opportunity to network with the oil companies, the producers, and with other local elected officials.
Yeah, what people expect to see, there'll be an opportunity to see to view the Coast Guard facility in Valdez where they track the oil vessels. It is the most sophisticated oil vessel tracking system that exists. It's very impressive. This conference is for anybody who has any interest at all in LNG as far as the terminal site. If they're trying to decide where there should be one, they should be at this conference. If they want to see why Valdez makes so much sense as a terminal site, they should be there for that. So, and if they want to have this sort of see the logistics of how it would work, where it would be, where the ships would come in, they should be that would be an excellent reason to come. Attendees should include people from the market that want to find out what's happening in Alaska on LNG. Those that are on the supply side, on the upstream side, if you will, they should attend as well. Those on the regulators should be attending as well to find out firsthand sort of what's happening. They have a viewing of the potential terminal sites. And elected officials should certainly in Alaska should be there to sort of come up to speed firsthand with what's happening on LNG as an export commodity out of Alaska. The best way to be part of a project is to be at the table, and this is inviting folks from all walks of the industry and the opportunity in the market side, upstream and downstream, to come and listen, join the discussion, and be part of it, hopefully.
We look forward to seeing you in Valdez, Alaska for the LNG Summit.